But the central issue, which is not really covered in Western publications and which is something that Western governments don't really want to get involved in, and that is that this war is a far more complicated war than Western governments want to believe. That's because this war is about national identity. That's what, crucially, this war is about. It's not about territorial conquest or anything like that. That's just a second question. Ukraine is, of course, defending its territorial integrity, but more importantly, is defending its national identity. This war between Russia and Ukraine, and it's not an anti-terrorist operation, it's a war. It's a war that's killed 30,000 civilians and combatants in 3 years, which is 10 times more than were killed in 3 decades of terrorism in Northern Ireland. This is a war over the question of Russia being unable to accept Ukrainians are a separate people, and that Ukrainians within their own borders, the people who live there, have the right to decide their own destiny, where they want to be, either in the Russian world, the Ruski Mir, or in Europe. Added to that is Russia's unwillingness to accept that eastern and southern Ukraine is part of Ukraine and not part of some mythical new Russia. So until Russia overcomes that national identity question, then there will be conflict and war. And it doesn't really matter if Putin is around or not, because this problem of Russians being unable and unwilling to accept Ukrainians as a separate people is far more deeper and broader than simply Putin.